Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general weekly love reading for the sign of Cancer. This can resonate with your Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus sign. Now I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind, so please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this best resonates with your situation, but please do not make the story fit. So if the reading resonates or parts of the message resonate, then that's great. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message. So please take what you feel fits and leave the rest, guys. So we're using two different decks of cards today. We're going to start off the reading with the Modern Witch Tarot, and then we're going to use the Romance Angels to close off the reading. So let's get into the read. Angels of Love and Light, could we please have clear and concise messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? What do they need to know in relation to love for this week, please and thank you. Now guys, I just want to say thank you all so much for bearing with us as I've been MIA. I had to take some time to heal as I wasn't very well. So thank you for sticking by me and everything else. I greatly appreciate you all. Also, please just ignore this. This is a big plaster that I've got on my wrist basically because I did some cleaning a couple of days ago. And I was meant to do your readings, but I was cleaning and I caught my arm, my wrist or what have you on something quite sharp. And it kind of sliced my hand. So I've had to kind of cover it up because it didn't look very pretty and I felt a bit faint and everything. And I thought, no, I can't do any readings today. So thank you. That's why they've been a bit delayed, okay? But there's always a rhyme and reason for it, right? So let's get into this. Enough about me. I feel one more shuffle and then we're going to cut up the deck and get straight into this. So sorry about the long intro. Okay, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. What can we get here, please? And thank you. Oh, okay. Eight of Swords in reverse. So I feel someone has been very much in their feelings, okay, about this connection and about you. And I feel like they've been keeping quiet for long enough. And they're going to get themselves out of this mental prison that they've built themselves. And they're going to escape this. And then they're going to open up and talk to you, okay? This person is going to reveal how they feel for you. This person has been feeling like they weren't able or capable of expressing themselves the way that they've wanted to. So they've put themselves in this kind of box, as it were, in their head to stay within until they were able to figure out what they wanted to relay to you about their past or what's currently going on with them or how they feel about your connection, etc., etc. This person is wanting to come forward and seize an opportunity with you to make this work, okay? Not in the sense of forcefulness or anything like that, but I feel like this person is now seeing things from a completely different perspective and potentially even from your perspective as well. So if you have had a disagreement between the two of you and you kind of butted heads, as it were, I'm getting Taurus energy for some reason. For some of you, I'm getting that you could be dealing with a Taurus with that sense of stubbornness. For some, obviously, please take this how it feels, it resonates and leave the rest. But I'm just picking up on that, okay? I just feel predominantly that this person is now kind of appreciating where they've been in their life and they're having more of an attitude of gratitude and that you've been in their life for a reason. And I feel like your connection taught them something. And I feel like when they come forward, they want to have this new lease of life and be more positive about life and kind of get out of this dark and dreary kind of space, but also this headspace, which they felt very kind of confined in the sense of feel like they were trapped, but they're not trapped. You may have been completely over it when it came to this connection in the past. Potentially there may have been something relating to a third party, that there was an interference in relation to this. You know, this person may have not necessarily seen your cup of love that you were giving to them as, you know, as significant. And there could have been a real mismatch in communication in relation to this and some sort of upset to do with you know, feelings of rejection and abandonment, etc. But I feel like this person is potentially realizing that you were genuine from the start when you gave your cup to this person, and they may have thought that you were kind of playing them, as it were, and they weren't really sure whether to take of your cup. That's why they didn't really acknowledgement. I'm giving the acknowledgement that it deserved, okay? So this person is now wanting to come back into your life and to give you of this cup because they feel deeply for you, and they're going to declare how deeply they feel for you, and they're hoping that you will be interested in reigniting this connection, this spark between the two of you, okay? Because obviously there have been trials and tribulations in relation to this, but this person wants you and them to be on the right track with each other, and they want to bring stability into your connection. Now, I feel for a lot of you, if you're not necessarily wanting someone from the past to come back into your life, regardless of whether it is a soulmate connection, a past life connection, a karmic connection, or even a divine counterpart like twin flame connection, I am going to start doing new love readings for singles for you all, okay? I've put one at the end of this video as a link. If you are interested, so if you stick with this video, it will be coming up at the end. Or if you just want to go straight away and check that out, then I do have that on my channel and it's available. So I feel like I'm going to start doing a new series in relation to new love for singles, and they're not sign specific, okay? So just putting that out there for you guys as well, okay? Yeah, this person may have been very flighty in the past, very immature, and there was that sense of rejection and abandonment, as I had previously said, okay? So therefore, this person is now realizing that they're kind of getting themselves in the way of their potential future happiness with you, because they've been putting their pride and ego in front of the sense of kind of blocking themselves rather than coming forward with a proper apology, because there is this love between you with the lovers, Gemini energy and strong soulmate or twin flame connection there. You've been holding back from this person. Even though you feel this connection with them, you're not talking to them, or you haven't been talking to them in the past. Yeah, you're definitely not talking to this person because I feel you wanted victory and success with them, but there was a cycle between you that wasn't quite healthy in the past, and there was certain other instances of people and things that were kind of getting in the way of your connection and blocking it, that needed to be closed out first before you and this person could open up, talk, and have this kind of reconciliation, this union, reunion, etc., etc. But this person is full of regret for kind of treating you the way that they treated you, okay? So let's get into this. What can we get here for Cancer, please, and thank you? What can we get here, please? Thank you. The Hermit in reversal. Yeah, this person's coming out of hiding. They've been in hiding and now they're coming out of it. You could be dealing with a Virgo. This person wants to declare their feelings and say, look, I want an equal, balanced partnership between the two of you. I'm getting two of us. I'm getting two of you. So there may be someone that they've been talking to, potentially a friend, a family member, or someone who's in the spiritual community who's already kind of awakened, as it were, and they've got some advice from this person and said, look, I just want you both to kind of sort it out between the two of you. You both kind of know that you're meant to have more in relation to this. You just need to kind of, you know, sort your ideas out, as it were, and make your way to this person. So I'm getting that for some of you. So I feel potentially this person has also gone through a spiritual awakening. You've already gone through yours, and I feel like you've already ascended, etc. But this person has potentially been, I'm getting a bit slow on the uptake to go in relation to that. But obviously everyone's in their own timeline, etc. And, you know, things can't be rushed, and it's not on our timeline. It's the kind of universal timeline, if you get what I mean. But regardless, this person is coming forward towards you to open up. They're not going to be keeping themselves to themselves. And look at that, the Emperor, Aries energy, but also the divine masculine. And look, dark night of the soul with the moon. This person has gone through it. They've gone through it, but they've needed to go through it in separation from you to have this realization that you and them were meant to have more, but you needed to be not talking with this person. You saw how we had the King of Swords in reverse earlier, and now the Queen of Swords in reverse as well. So you both not talking to each other, but it's all part of divine plan with the Wheel of Fortune, okay? Could be dealing with a Pisces as well for some of you. What else here, please? What else can we get here for Cancer? Oh, okay, well that looks a bit lively. 5 of Pentacles. Why was that? Yeah, you had to be distant from this person emotionally and physically, and they had to, I'm getting, miss you. They had to appreciate what they had with you. I'm getting that saying, you don't appreciate what you have until it's gone. So as hurtful as this was, it was necessary for you both to kind of be left out in the cold at some point with each other and other situations first, and feeling in a place of lack before you were able to come together and kind of your ships were to come in relation to this connection and move on forward positively with your hearts on your sleeves, as it were, and open up in relation to love with that Knight of Cups, okay? Yeah, it's going to be manifesting here soon. It's been delayed, but it's not denied, I'm getting, okay? So if you think and feel that this person has had a happy home life to do with a third party situation, that couldn't be further from the truth. That is all fibs I'm getting. It's all a facade. I'm getting magic shows. So we saw the Magician in reverse with the 4 of Wands in reverse. Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio energy, okay? So yeah, this person has fond memories of you and your connection, and there's a strong sense of nostalgia, and that's what I was saying earlier about the sense of needing to miss you. They needed to miss you and think about what they had with you from before to then fully recognize and acknowledge how important this connection is in general to the universe, I'm getting, but also to your connection for each other as well, okay? They had to be relatively immature here in the past and not take this into consideration in order for them to grow up and change and transform. Look at that Death card wanting to come out like that, Scorpio energy. They needed to end their kind of particular lifestyle that they were living that wasn't really working out for them. It wasn't kind of doing them any favours, okay? They had to go through an ego death in order to have the full sense of appreciation of this deeper connection between the two of you. This person feels very lonely right now, okay? They're not a happy bunny with the 9 of Cups in reverse. They are very much unfulfilled that you are not in their life right now, okay? I feel like this person may humble themselves and come forward and say that actually they've really missed you and your connection. And I feel like that's all you're wanting from this person. Yes, you're wanting a commitment with the King of Pentacles. You want it to kind of be locked down with them. You know you want this long-term kind of connection. You want them to follow through with what they're going to say that they're going to do. And I feel like this person really wants to do that. And you want to get out of the 5 of Pentacles to go straight to the King. And I feel like that is exactly what this person wants to do. And they want to invest in this connection and have something more balanced with you. And we saw that 6 of Pentacles earlier with that Hermit in reversal when it came out. So there's the extra pentacle. And this person wants to come forward and say, look, I'm fed up of both of us feeling this way, okay? I would like you to live with me. I want to be under the same roof. And I feel like this person eventually wants to have a family with you, to build on something, okay? This person could be doing a lot better off now than they were in the past, but they've had to lose a lot, okay? Potentially they've gone through a breakup, a separation, or a divorce with someone else. They've had to wait for a lump sum of money to be given to them in a sense of, I'm getting dividends here, okay? So they may have gone through something legal. There's the Page of Pentacles. They've been waiting on money to come to them. They want to come forward and give you a peace offering. They want to show you that they are loyal with that Ace of Pentacles with that Page. You know, we saw the 5 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, wanting to up level. And they eventually want to be in that King of Pentacles position with you, okay? but they're going to come across as this first. So when they come into your life, it may look like it's something very small, like it's not going to be of anything majorly significant, but it's going to have that rolling effect, like the sense of a snowball effect here, and that actually what you're both going to end up having together is going to transform really quite suddenly, quite abruptly. And I feel like you've had this anticipation of this bubbling at the surface, but it's not necessarily manifested into the physical as of yet, but I feel like it's about to, or it will do. Okay? This person may even say that they would like to work with you, alongside you, to do with a passion project of sorts. I'm also feeling that you may have known each other for a long time here. You have a lot of history. This person may have been in your life since childhood or kind of teenage years, maybe even early 20s, okay? You may have worked together in the past, gone to school together, or university, college, that type of thing. This person is really growing up and they're maturing, but they've needed to go through a spiritual lesson or two. They've needed to go through some significant karma here and lose you before they were able to come forward towards you and give you the offer that you have always, have desired and wished for, and to have this kind of happy reunion or union. But this person here with this Queen of Swords in reverse, okay, they could be dealing with potentially a karmic partner or a karmic ex here, who they may have children with, for some, or other friends, as it were, who have interest in wanting to build with them if they've recently become single, or they've gone through the breakup, the separation, or divorce, and they're trying to kind of get it in with your person and to have something romantic with them, okay? But I feel predominantly these other people are selfish and they don't want you and this person to get together because your person wants to be with you. They want this kind of loving connection with you. They are not really seeing of anyone else as of right now, in that sense. Like, if anyone was to come forward and give them all an offer, they're kind of cutting them out. They're not interested. They rather be on their own right now, and they want to be with you, okay? So this person's probably not having the most active social life right now. They could be very focused on trying to get their money together, their bag, their stability, especially if they've gone through the strong sense of financial hardship here, okay? Or they've lost out on a job, or they got made redundant, or they're having to get accustomed to a new way of living. So if they've recently moved or relocated, they may be getting more settled into the area. They may not know very many people, and they're kind of wanting you, I'm getting you to kind of move to be with them. For some of you, to get up and leave and be with them, or they're trying to be where you are. So I feel for some of you, you could actually be living in a home, potentially for some, with your parents or with family members, or you've gone back to where you were growing up before. You've gone back to a local area, and you've been there for a little while. You may have to do some healing. You've done some soul searching from your past. You may not really be fully happy there. You're not getting the growth or the abundance that you're hoping to receive. You feel like you've outgrown that place, you've outgrown that situation, that environment. And so therefore now you're wanting something new, something else. And maybe you're just trying to figure out how to discuss this. I'm getting the sense of stuttering on my words. Discuss this with potential loved ones or family, because you've been in a family setting or close to family for a long time, and you know, they may feel like you're kind of leaving them out in the cold here and getting up and leaving them, and kind of not acknowledging how they feel about you being away from them or further afield. Yeah, I'm getting that for some reason. Wow. Yeah, but you're going to have the courage to move anyway with this Leo energy, the Strength card, and kind of stand your ground and go after your passions, your desires, and do what's right for you. I'm even picking that this person, if you're not necessarily experiencing that, it could be this love interest. They've had to move in with family, or siblings or what have you. They've had to do something that they haven't really wanted to do, but they know that it's been integral to do it, and they're just getting themselves back on their feet again. But also I'm getting that this person wants to move to be where either you are, okay, and they've been applying for jobs in your kind of local area and looking for places of residence and seeing what they kind of need to do as their next step, so that you don't end up having some sort of long-term, I'm getting like long-term separation, or any longer separation than deemed necessary, or you don't have any sort of long distance relationship. So either you may be moving out of an area that you've been for a long time to be with this person and to start off afresh and get in this new relationship or connection, or this person is going to be moving to where you are. But I feel like there's several different messages coming through in relation to that, okay? So bear with me, okay? What else can we get here, please? What else can we get here, please, for Cancer? Thank you. Page of Cups in reverse. This person is having difficulty with opening up to you and saying what they want. There's that Six of Pentacles again. And I love the fact that this landed on here on top of the Hermit in reverse. And I swear that we had the Six of Pentacles come out when the Hermit came out in reversal. So the fact that that landed there and is going underneath is actually quite amusing. Yeah. This person is not wanting to give you any ag, basically. They're not wanting to upset you. But they know that their immaturity got in the way from you and them moving on forward. But they want to travel to see you with that Eight of Wands. They know that they have to make certain sacrifices here with that Hang One, Pisces energy, okay? They know that they have to take the risk and come forward towards you. But also what I'm getting is that they're needing to be very careful right now with people around them who are most likely clinging onto them or codependent on them. Or there's an unrequited love situation which your person is trying to break free from and escape the situation so that they can have that sense of independence within themselves. So I feel like they're going to say to you, look, I have a lot of feelings for you and they're actually overwhelming me right now, okay? And all I can think about is you and I getting together and, you know, making this work. And I feel that other people could be seeing them as relatively reckless right now, okay? Because they're very determined to move your connection forward at great speed. Because they feel this, not necessarily a sense of jealousy or obsessiveness or possession over you. They just really don't want anyone else to have you and your connection, okay? They want you to have the kind of reserve sign on you and to make sure that you don't go off anywhere with anyone else. They know that lots of people are probably hitting you up, like contacting you. You know, you could be dealing with a Pisces Cancer kind of dynamic for some. I'm wanting to say that. But this person is just trying to make sure that nobody comes forward towards you. They want to give you an offer so good that you will just cut off everyone else and you won't bother talking to them and you won't be interested in new love. So this person may seem a bit cold, a bit withdrawn and everything else from you right now, but their intentions are actually to have something very significant because they are very clear in their mind about what they want. They were confused before, but they're not confused anymore. They know that you have options, but they're hoping that you don't have any options. And you're most likely hoping that they don't have a lot of options, but potentially they don't really have options, because in a sense they may appear to have options with these people wanting to come in, but like I said to you before, they're probably just cutting them off and stopping them dead as they were and going, you know, thank you, but no thank you. They want to come forward towards you. They want to come forward and build with you, with a foundation, and for you and them to kind of start off on a new beginning, because they have been very unsettled without you and they want to get out of their head. They don't want to be stuck anymore, feeling stuck in a rut without you in their life. They just want you to kind of write a new story, as it were, to do with your connection, if you get what I mean. Look, they have a lot going on in their life that has been very painful with that Ten of Swords, that all these cards wanting to come out. I'm not going to take them all, okay? Look, potentially to do with a karmic partner or a karmic ex here, okay? Someone they may have children with, someone who is karmically linked to them, okay? Your person has made the decision to end of this situation. It's been very painful. It's been codependent. They could have been dealing with an overbearing parent here, okay? All there was the sense of constant arguments, disagreements, power struggles. I feel like your person could be trying to work on their health right now, so that they feel a lot more, I'm getting vibrant. They're feeling a lot more confident and secure within oneself to tell you what it is that they truly want. Okay, yeah. Knight of Wands in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse with the Devil. Yeah, what's that showing as well? Seven of Cups in reverse, the Tower in reverse. Capricorn energy. They most likely have realised that they've been dealing with someone who was most likely a false friend, a frenemy, okay? Someone who didn't really have their back. Somebody who was very childish. Someone who has been potentially manipulating your person, using blackmail, instilling this sense of fear within them, being very controlling. Your person has seen this person's true character for what it truly is, and they're just trying to pick up the pieces and escape this situation for as long as possible, as quickly as possible. They've been trying to escape. They just want their hand out. They want their money, okay, so that they can feel happy, because they've been fed up with being heartbroken and emotionally manipulated and used and abused from another situation to do with a karmic contract, and they are wanting it to end. They're wanting it to end because they don't feel at peace and they don't resonate where they've been in this other situation. They're just completely fed up with it. And they're fed up of feeling in a position of hopelessness or powerlessness. But they are changing certain things. They are changing so that they feel more balanced within themselves, okay? And they are getting out of their head. Look at that with that Eight of Swords in reverse. So if they've been lied to, and someone's been trying to keep that on the quiet, on the down low, you know, the secret is going to be revealed. The truth is going to come out. Okay, what can we get here? Queen of Cups, there's your energy, and also the Six of Swords. See, this is it. You have a lot of love for yourself, and you have felt deeply saddened by this in the past. You felt this connection. You didn't want to move on away from them, but you were guided to do so in the past. And I feel like your intuition was kind of really telling you, look, whatever this dynamic is from the past is not being healthy. This person's not quite mature as of yet to be able to handle and deal what it is that I'm offering them in relation to love. And so when they kind of grow up and mature a little bit more, I'm getting the sense of Peter Pan syndrome for some reason. I'm getting that. Then obviously, once they've kind of outgrown a certain situation and they've leveled up and they're becoming a lot more socially and emotionally intelligent, then you knew deep down that this person, by trusting of your gut instinct and feeling that sense of the energy around you, because I feel you could be dealing with the healing arts, or there's something, you could be developing your spiritual abilities or psychic gifts or something. You know that this person's on track to come back towards you and to kind of explain of what happened, because look at that with the Lovers, because you know it's something spiritual between the two of you. We have 6 with the Lovers, 6 with the Six of Cups, and 6 of Swords, 666. So you could be seeing of those numbers. This person was very much more focused on their material world and their kind of the superficial aspects of the 3D. and you were more in your kind of emotional feeling kind of aspect here, and there was an imbalance. And I feel like this person is getting more in touch with their emotions, and they are divinely guided to come forward towards you to declare how they feel for you. Okay? Yeah. This person had to go through a breakup, a separation, or a divorce here. And I was getting the word divulge as well. This person's going to divulge some sort of information to do with the ending of a karmic contract. With someone, I'm getting for some of you, with some of them, may have thought that they were dealing with their divine feminine. With this other person, they felt like they were their divine feminine, but they weren't. And that they're realizing that you are their divine feminine. But you've had to go through a lot of painful endings, and I feel like you've been really focusing on your work here as a predominant focus, because you felt unbalanced. You may have felt that when this person kind of was out of your life, that you may have even felt like you were grieving here, okay? You had to grieve the end of this connection the way that it was, and it was very, very painful because you felt this for such a long time, and you know, were rejected most likely from this person, and that's why they want to come back around, or they're being guided to come forward towards you and to be upfront. And they're hoping that you're going to be very forgiving, compassionate, warm, sensitive to their kind of emotions. This person will most likely kind of cry on your shoulder type of thing, okay? Maybe not literally, but I'm getting this indication that this person will just kind of be in front of you when they see you, and they'll completely break down. They'll be trying to hold themselves together, but they will just feel so overwhelmed with emotion with everything that's happened in their life in relation to your connection, but with something else from their past as well, which was very difficult, that they've needed to heal from. And I feel like they're going to confide in you and say, look, actually, it's not really all been a bed of roses. It's actually been a bed of swords here. It's actually been really, really difficult. Okay. One more card to go here, please and thank you. This person wants you to spend quality time together and get away. Go away up together. Eight of Swords in reverse. See that card wanting to come out? This person's hoping to let go of the burden of the past. Okay? You both will be able to let go of this. This person has been very interested in you for a very long time, but they've been scared to make their move, even though that they know that there's unfinished business between you, because they don't want to hurt you anymore and they don't want to cause a load of drama in your life. I'm going to do one more card. I feel like that was an additional message just to kind of clarify that if they're fed up of feeling stuck and they're fed up of being at a crossroads. But the thing is, a lot of this is that they've got themselves to blame. They may have blamed you in the past, but actually a lot of this has probably got nothing to do with you whatsoever. It could be something closer to home to do with their own family, okay? Something karmic in nature to do with that, or a karmic partner or a karmic ex that has been very much, I'm getting adding to the stress. Oh my gosh, are you actually kidding me? That is too hilarious. Wow, thanks. Spirit, look at that. I thought in my head as well, if it comes out again, it will come out again. And look, it was determined to be on this table. How funny. Oh, gosh. It was meant to be there before. Okay, I get it. Okay. You've proved your point. 10 of Swords. Ooh. 8 of Cups in reverse. Look, you know it. You know it. You know that this person is on the way back. They are releasing something from their past and they're wanting to heal with you because it's been unjust. It's been unfair with how things kind of played out in the past. You could be seeing lots of 4s, guys, with that 44, 444, okay? We have the 10 of Swords, and then we have the 10 of Cups. So 10 10s as well could be significant. So you're both eventually going to go from this, right, to this. So that's going to trump that, okay? And that will most likely happen when this person comes back around and say, look, you know, I'm really sorry. Can you please forgive me? This person had to pay off some sort of karmic debt here, and I feel like you've known that for a long time. And it's probably been a very good thing that you've stood strong, okay? You've stood strong and just stayed out of this person's life because it was integral, okay? This person wants to have a new beginning with you. They're going to open up and tell you that things kind of were pretty rocky from their past. They're going to open up and say, look, I've missed you. Can we talk? They're going to get over some sort of fear that they've had about coming forward towards you and opening up. And then they're going to come forward and be in their emperor energy because they can't stand just sitting there on the sidelines watching you anymore. They're feeling a little bit impatient, guys. All they want to do is rush in, but they know that they can't do that because it wouldn't be fair on you. Could be dealing with a Cancer, maybe even a Leo, okay? This person doesn't want your connection to be in fantasy land anymore. They actually want to bring it into a reality, and it's not going to be in fantasy land anymore. You will have the truth, the clarity, okay? What's meant to be for you will be for you. Oh, I know that was the other way around. Could be dealing with a Libra. This person's going to open up to you emotionally, and that may kind of throw you off guard here. They may just say to you, look, I was fearful of the unknown. I was fearful about the changes that I knew deep down I had to make in my life because I wasn't happy. And most likely it meant that I had to kind of leave with everything that I once resonated in the past, and to progress on forward with this connection with you, I'd have to completely change and transform my life, and it was really overwhelming. And they didn't want to kind of do that, but then certain things played out in your connection where you may have kind of walked off, or you did of something. You checked out away from this person because you knew it deep down that that's what you were meant to do. You were being guided to do. And so therefore this person felt your kind of energy was missing from them. And so therefore they've been like craving you ever since. And they want you to come back to them, but you're not coming back to them. They've got to come forward towards you. So stay strong. Don't reach out to this person, okay? Especially if you are a divine feminine here. Just keep doing you. You know your place in this situation. You know that this person's going to come forward, okay? And they're going to reveal all. They may say to you they've had a few financial issues. They may say that, you know, there was some sort of scandal that kind of played out to do with a child, to do with their finances, to do with a connection, maybe something in relation to their family. There was some sort of betrayal here, okay? And they've definitely not had it easy. But what can we get here for Cancer, please, for the romance angels? What can we get here? This person really does love you. That it actually shocks them as to how much they love you. And I feel that's probably been another thing as to why they've not spoken up, because they're like, well, you're such a lovely person inside and out. You're beautiful inside and out. Handsome inside and out, because I'm reading energy rather than gender or sex. And they're like, well, how did I do this? Why did I do this? They can't even conjure it up in their head as to understanding why they did what they did and how it all played out in the first place. But there was probably higher forces at play that kind of interfered with this connection, because there was something that needed to be finished off first. I mean, I was getting for certain. Okay, what can we get here, please? But they can't stop looking at you. They're probably stalking you online here, guys. I feel like you kind of know that already. they've got other people that your person is dealing with as well. They're potentially watching you. I mean, I'm even getting friends and family members, or even a karmic partner or karmic ex, or keeping tabs on you, watching you. And they're most likely jealous or envious of you and the connection you're most likely going to have with this person, because it's probably going to be a dream come true. And your person's not going to be having it with them. They're going to have it with you because they want you. Woo! Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So yes, you had to trust and have faith and surrender to the divine, as it were, and just go with the flow. And that was probably very difficult for you, to go with the flow and just give this person the space that they needed without having the interruption of your energy around them, so that they could eventually see things clearly. But this was hard. But the blindfold needed to come off here. And you being around this person too much, or being in contact with them too much, that would have been more harm than good to your connection. And I feel like eventually you got round to knowing and understanding of that, but at first it was difficult to accept. So this person may have also wanted to take control of the connection in the past and to kind of play it their way, as it were, and keep you in their life. But then you were coming forward as very genuine and them not so much. And they were deceiving you, or they lied to you, or they weren't fully up front with you, or however way you want to put it. And this was relatively disappointing as well, because you wanted to have these positive changes with this person, but they weren't necessarily in alignment with you, and it wasn't ready for you and them to have what you always kind of deep down knew that you were probably going to have with this person at a later date. And this person needed to work on getting on their confidence, their self-esteem, these kind of potential childhood wounds and issues that they may have had from their past in relation to rejection and insecurity, that got in the way of the connection of why you doing this and that, and why you being authentic or what have you. So I'm picking up lots of messages, so only just take what you feel resonates. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So yeah, you've had to really have faith here. Look at that, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Well, yeah, I said that earlier. This person is hoping that you are going to make it together. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, but also you've been thinking about, okay, well, there is new love coming in for me. There are other people wanting to kind of take me out. I mean, I'm even getting, for some of you, friendships. You know, someone who's a close friend who's had a crush on you for a long time. It's been like a secret crush, or you kind of have this flirty banter with this person, you know, but you've put them in the friend zone. This person may come forward and say, look, I want to have this connection with you, and then at the same time this person from the past emerges, and then you have that sense of making a decision. That could be for some of you. I was actually getting a similar message to that with Pisces, I believe. So there could be a strong connection there as well. But this person, when they come back around, it's going to feel like brand new love as well, because you're going to have what you've always wanted, and it's going to be better than you ever expected with how things were. And look, it'll be worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. I mean, how beautiful was that, guys? Stunning. You've had to have real trust and faith in the angels, in knowing that you are worthy and deserving of love, and taking the time to heal you, and that what's meant for you will be for you. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So yes, this person wants to be very playful with you in the connection. Maybe you're not taking life so seriously, okay? There is a tendency to take life very seriously, and it just all gets a bit too much. you know, you kind of lose the fun out of certain things. So maybe you're being kind of guided here to kind of do something that you used to do as a child that you really enjoyed, take up a new hobby, get more in touch with your inner child, okay? This is really going to help you get out of this kind of funk if you've been feeling a bit stagnant recently. Engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So I feel this person is ascending so that they're able to give you a proper commitment. And I wouldn't be surprised if this person did come forward with some sort of significant offer for you and them to have something more long-term and committed. Because I feel like that's exactly what they want with you, but they may come off as a page first, but actually they'll be coming across as an equal to you in king or queen status, okay? So you get what I mean. What else here, please, for Cancer? I just love that you're in your power right now with this Queen of Cups. It's really gorgeous. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, yeah. This person's knowing it deep down. You know it. But look, codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. So there was the sense of third-party interferences, codependency, addictions were in the way from you and this person having that sense of engagement and consistency with one another. There was healing of family issues that were necessary before you both came into this kind of reunion, union or reconciliation. One more for Cancer, please, and thank you. You deserve love. You are lovable. Yes, you are deserving of love. You are worthy. Absolutely. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. So there are endings occurring as we speak. A lot going on behind the scenes. You felt it. You kind of know this deep down. It may not necessarily appear like anything's happening in the physical, but there is a lot happening that you're having to have this sense of trust and faith that things are working out for you. Romantic feelings. This person very soon is going to open up with their romantic feelings. And look, here we go. Second chance. Give your relationship a chance. So there could be this person who you're already friends with who wants to have a new love with you, or other people that are coming forward very interested in you and they're going to open up. But also this person from the past who's had to deal with codependency, maybe going through a breakup, a separation or a divorce, ending in that sort of sense before coming forward and you and them kind of having that kind of, I'm getting magical ever after. I know that sounds incredibly cheesy, guys, and cliche, but hey ho. This person wants to be actually quite romantic with you. And that may be a little bit, I'm getting jaw-dropping as well. So this person may want to kind of spoil you a little bit. You know, with that King of Pentacles energy that we were getting earlier. This person would like to take you to nice places. They want to treat you really well. They want to spoil you, look after you, protect you, provide for you to feel safe, to be fully in this kind of feminine energy. But this person is needing to be more comfortable in their masculine energy so that they're able to do all of this with you, and that you have that really beautiful kind of yin yang balance between the two of you, of the masculine and the feminine. But I feel with you feeling a lot more balanced with your masculine and feminine, it's encouraging this person to do all the same, and then you're more likely to be in alignment. And then when you're also both in alignment, I feel that's also when new love is coming in for you and this person from the past, etc, etc. You catch my drift, type of thing. But this person's also had to learn a lesson in relation to self-preservation and self-love and self-care, to know that they are deserving of love, okay? They've had to probably forgive of themselves and learn from a lot here. So I'm getting that these karmic lessons that they've had to go through, it's needed some time to kind of sink in so that they really get to know and understand and get to grips as to why they went through it in the first place, because so that then it to completely end. Otherwise, they would go through the whole cycle again, but with a different person, etc, etc. And the merry-go-round type thing, and we do not want that. This person absolutely does not want that. So that's probably why they're taking a bit longer, because they're trying to take practical steps as well to make sure that it never happens again, and that you and this person could just have it all together, because that's ultimately their kind of dream here. Okay, that's ultimately their dream, and that's what they're coming back to around to tell you, that that's what they want. Okay, so they're just hoping that you are going to be down with having a new beginning with them. You're going to be on board. Okay, but anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of the reading. Wow, so lots and lots of messages. I know that was a long reading, but I hope you have enjoyed this reading as much as I've enjoyed reading for you today. If you did enjoy this reading and you did fancy supporting myself and the channel, there are donation links available. So thank you to those of you who've already donated. I greatly appreciate you guys. Even if you do not financially donate, a great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe and comment, and I'll get back to you on those comments. So thank you for your patience on those, guys. I hope you have a wonderful week. Please take care of yourselves, and we'll speak to you very soon. Thank you. Bye, guys.